Welcome back to Prince Bikes Update, your #1 destination for the latest and most authentic bike reviews. Today, we've got something truly special, something that's been the talk of the town, a legend reborn. Yes, we're diving deep into the all-new 2025 Yamaha RX100. Whether you're an old-school RX lover or just discovering this iconic machine for the first time, stick around because this video is packed with everything you need to know, from the design details to engine performance, pricing, and everything in between. So grab your helmets and let's ride into it. Now, the Yamaha RX100 isn't just a motorcycle. For many, it's an emotion, a memory of the golden days of biking in India. And Yamaha's decision to bring this beauty back in 2025 has created massive hype across the biking community. We finally got our hands on it, and I must say, it doesn't disappoint. It's retro, it's modern, and it's packed with Yamaha's signature engineering excellence. Let's start with how this machine looks because, at first glance, it will hit you with nostalgia. The 2025 RX100 carries forward the legacy of its predecessor with those iconic lines but has been refined to meet today's design standards. Looking at the front, you get that classic round headlamp, now upgraded with LED technology, maintaining the old-school charm but with a modern twist. The indicators are sleeker, still round, but with integrated LEDs that blend seamlessly into the overall retro theme. The front mudguard is slightly more pronounced, adding a subtle muscular touch without overdoing it. The telescopic forks have been thickened a bit to handle the increased power and better suspension dynamics, which we'll talk about later. Moving to the side profile, this is where the RX100 shows off its signature stance: a compact, lean body, chrome highlights, and a peanut-shaped fuel tank that still carries that iconic Yamaha monogram. The tank now comes in 3 color options: a retro red, midnight black, and classic blue, all with matte and gloss finishes. The side panels have been kept minimal, featuring clean graphics that shout RX100 with pride. The seat is a single, long bench-style seat with soft cushioning and better ergonomics, which means it's just as comfortable for long rides as it is for city cruising. The exhaust pipe has that traditional upswept design with the modern chrome heat shield. It looks sharp, but more importantly, it sounds amazing. Wait till we get to that engine roar. Coming to the rear, the back of the 2025 RX100 is beautifully simple. The tail lamp is rectangular, classic RX style but with an LED strip inside. The indicators match the front in design, keeping things symmetrical. The rear grab rail is chrome finished, sturdy, and neatly fitted without disturbing the aesthetics. The rear mudguard is longer, catering to Indian road conditions, and houses the number plate and reflector units in a very neat fashion. Now, let's talk about what makes the RX100 such a thrill: the engine. This new Gen RX100 doesn't come with the classic 2-stroke engine due to BS6 and environmental norms. Instead, Yamaha has opted for a new 125cc, single-cylinder, fuel-injected 4-stroke engine that produces around 11.5 PS of power and 11 Nm of torque. On paper, that might seem modest, but the tuning here is exceptional. Yamaha has focused on low-end torque and throttle response, giving you that instant pull you loved in the original RX. And the best part, it still weighs under 115 kilograms. That means an incredible power-to-weight ratio, and boy, does it fly. When you start the engine, there's a distinct, throaty note, not the old-school 2-stroke zing, but a more refined growl that still manages to excite. The new exhaust system has been tuned for acoustics, and you can hear the attention to detail. Acceleration is smooth and linear, with a punchy mid-range that's perfect for city riding. On the highway, it cruises effortlessly at 80-90 km/h, and you can push it beyond that if needed. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit, slick and smooth with short gear ratios optimized for quick shifts and urban agility. Clutch action is light, making it ideal for everyday use. Handling is where the RX100 continues to impress. Thanks to its lightweight frame and compact dimensions, it's a dream in traffic. The updated chassis has better rigidity, and the suspension setup has been tuned for Indian roads. You get telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. While it still feels nimble and playful, there's more maturity in how it handles bumps and corners. Braking duties are handled by a disc at the front and a drum at the rear, with single-channel ABS as standard. A perfect blend of retro looks and modern safety. Let's also talk about fuel efficiency, because Yamaha has really worked on it. In our testing, the RX100 returned close to 60 kmpl under mixed riding conditions, which is excellent for a bike that delivers such engaging performance. With a tank capacity of 10.5 liters, that gives you a solid range, making it suitable for daily rides and occasional tours alike. Coming to the pricing of the 2025 RX100 is priced at around Rs. 1.25 lakh ex showroom. That puts it in a very competitive bracket, especially when you consider what you're getting: a bike that blends nostalgia with real-world performance and daily usability. Yamaha has clearly targeted not just the older generation who grew up riding the RX, but also the younger crowd who wants something unique, stylish, and fun to ride. The instrument cluster is semi-digital. You get an analog speedometer with a digital display for fuel gauge, trip meter, odometer, and basic telltale lights. It's minimal and easy to read. No Bluetooth or fancy connectivity features, but honestly, that's kind of the charm here. It's a rider's bike, simple, soulful, and focused purely on the riding experience. Build quality is top-notch. Fit and finish are impressive, the switchgear feels premium, and there's a satisfying tactile feel to every touch point. Yamaha hasn't cut corners, and that's evident from the minute you swing a leg over it. Now let's talk about who this bike is really for. If you're a fan of classic bikes with modern functionality, if you want something that stands out from the crowd, or if you just love riding for the sheer joy of it, the RX100 is for you. It's not just about performance or mileage, it's about character. It's got that raw, mechanical soul that's missing in many bikes today. You feel connected to the machine, to the road, and to the heritage it represents. Of course, it's not perfect. Some might miss the raw punch of the old two-stroke engine. Purists may feel the modern version is a little too refined. But let's be honest, with current emission standards and regulations, Yamaha has done a phenomenal job recreating that old-school experience while staying relevant and practical in today's world. So, to wrap things up, the 2025 Yamaha RX100 is not just a comeback, it's a comeback with purpose. It manages to evoke nostalgia while delivering performance, reliability, and style in a way only Yamaha can. Whether you're a daily commuter or a weekend explorer, this bike offers a unique riding experience that's hard to match. If you enjoyed this detailed review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Prince Bikes Update, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about the new RX100. Is it worthy of the badge? Would you consider buying it? Let's start a conversation in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.